City leaders in Bradenton must soon decide if their red light cameras are making intersections safer or just taking money from drivers who are running red lights. ABC 7's Adam Cellini joins us live from Bradenton with more on what the numbers show on the subject. Adam?
Scott, thank you. I'm at the corner of 7th Avenue East and 9th Street near downtown Bradenton. It's one of 7 intersections here in Bradenton equipped with a red light camera. Now, the Bradenton police ran the numbers recently and found that accidents at these intersections has actually increased recently, but the accidents caused by running red lights has stayed relatively the same. Miguel Malcolm has been caught by traffic cameras a few times near his last home in Brooklyn, New York.
I had like 3 tickets for it, so.
But in the slower-paced Bradenton, Malcolm thinks the cameras do provide a public service.
I think they help safety in the area, right? Like, I feel as long as it's not something that's targeted to, make money off of the consumers in the area.
Since cameras were installed over 6 years ago, citations at these intersections has more than tripled, while red light running has decreased 7%, according to the Bradenton Police Department. But City Councilman Bemis Smith isn't sure that's an improvement.
We are not out there to run check marks and boxes to see how many citations we can write or how many people we can catch doing bad things if catching them doesn't make us any safer.
Not safer in the sense that the average crashes due to red light running is almost the same as before the cameras were installed. Total crashes even increasing last year. Councilman Patrick Roth feels this is partly due to the fact that the vendor, Xerox, chose which intersections would get cameras.
Where they did put some of the cameras, I don't agree with the need for a camera to be there. It appears as though they were there for revenue generating.
But there may be a risk to removing these devices. An Insurance Institute of Highway Safety study found red light running crashes increased in cities that recently removed the cameras. But Roth says his decision will be more about what the voters want.
I have seen statistics go whichever way the statistician wants them to go. So, I mean, I do not see where we have put red light cameras to reduce accidents.
Now, the Bradenton police report concludes that the majority of accidents are caused by aggressive driving behaviors, and these red light cameras really address just one of the symptoms of those behaviors. It'll be up to city council leaders. They're scheduled to meet and vote on renewing that contract around August 15th. That's when the current contract is set to expire. Live in Bradenton, Adam Cellini. Scott, back to you.
All right, Adam, thank you so much. And several of our viewers are voicing their opinions on our Facebook page on this subject. Michael says, I don't have a problem with them, but then again, I don't run red lights and I drive like a decent person, which most people down here do not. Kaylin writes, I feel the cameras are just a cash cow for the county. There are people who don't even know those cameras exist, so does it really cut down on people running red lights? Tammy is against the cameras. She writes, yes, the one at 26th and Cortez goes off randomly even when nothing is there. And finally, Jim says, yes, be gone. Thank you all for your comments. Right now, state transportation officials are giving details on the improvements that will be made to New Pass Bridge in Sarasota County. That $2 million project includes upgrades to the bridge tender house, gates, and sidewalks at the bridge. Work will begin later this month, and it's expected to wrap up next spring. FDOT is hosting that public meeting on the project from now until 7 o'clock tonight at the Sarasota Outboard Club on Ken Thompson Parkway. Some Northport police officers are getting some new sets of wheels. The department recently purchased 13 new Ford Explorer Interceptors. The SUVs have lots of extra safety features like rear camera backup, rear motion sensors, and side airbags. There are also new safety features for officers when they secure suspects in the cruisers. The department says the SUVs will replace older vehicles from 2005 and 2007. An aerial attack against mosquitoes that could carry the Zika virus is now underway in Miami-Dade County. The pesticide spraying began early this morning in the Wynwood area, and it is scheduled to continue every 7 days for the next 4 weeks. The city of Miami-Dade is trying to halt the spread of mosquitoes carrying the virus. Since Tuesday, mosquito inspectors have been hunting for any breeding areas for the insects so they can destroy them. The efforts may be working. The Florida Department of Health is not reporting any new infections. The number of locally infected cases in that Miami neighborhood remains at 15.
We're not seeing more cases right now, so I think our education efforts are working. Our mosquito control efforts are working.
Earlier this week, the CDC issued an unprecedented travel ban telling pregnant women to stay away from that Miami neighborhood. And now Governor Scott is making Zika testing available to all pregnant women statewide who would like to be tested. So far, 2,300 people have been tested for Zika across Florida. Still to come in your Suncoast News tonight, overcoming obstacles and finding and keeping a job. An autistic man shares the challenges he has faced trying to find work in Sarasota. His story coming up.
Need new windows? Buy direct from the factory. New South Window is having a sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Buy 4 windows, save 25%. Buy 6 windows, save 30%. Buy 8 or more windows and save 35%. How? Because New South owns the factory and you cut out the middleman. Award-winning, energy-efficient windows and doors installed with a lifetime warranty. New South Windows are made in Florida for Florida homes by Florida workers. Visit newsouthwindow.com or call now.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
Come uncork your inner artist at Painting with a Twist. Bring your favorite bottle of wine and appetizers and enjoy an evening out with friends to celebrate any special occasion. It's perfect for a girls' night out, birthday parties, or a fun date night. Painting with a Twist offers 2 or 3 hour classes that are instructed by local artists, and there is no experience required. We now have 2 convenient locations in Sarasota and Bradenton. Visit our website to view our calendar and schedule your next party today.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, it's all about getting more for your money. More years, more miles, more 2016 IIHS Top Safety Pick Plus winners than any other brand. Stop by to see our new state-of-the-art showroom today, and you can lease the most award-winning small SUV on the planet, a new 2016 Subaru Forester, for just $229 a month. Complimentary maintenance included at Sunset Subaru in Sarasota. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
Just because someone grows older, does that mean they have to grow apart from their friends or from the things they love to do? With Right at Home, it doesn't. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to help with personal care, housekeeping, meals, and most of all, staying engaged in life.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. Are you ready to go?
Oh, I sure am.
We can provide the right care right at home.
Attention breast cancer survivors. If you experience permanent hair loss or baldness after chemotherapy, you may qualify for a cash award. Thousands of women suffering breast cancer were given a chemotherapy drug without being warned about the possibility of irreversible alopecia. If you or a loved one suffered permanent hair loss after chemotherapy, call 888-622-8732. Time to file a claim is limited. 888-622-8732. That's 888-622-8732.
Achieving your dreams may be challenging, but one young man doesn't let a developmental disorder stop him from sharing his gift of art. ABC 7's Alex Redmond has more on this very special young man. Alex?
Thanks, Scott. The Suncoast is filled with bright young hopefuls and accomplished artists alike. But when one door closes for this young Sarasota artist, others immediately opened.
It's the Dukes of Hazzard car, but it was a school project where I was supposed to make a mock poster.
Here in Sarasota, we are very blessed because we're surrounded by artwork, even here at Whole Foods.
These words are supposed to represent things like love, passion, affection.
Now, one local artist may have lost an artistic job because he's different, but he's gaining much other business because he's talented.
I worked for a sign place once, and I was only there for a month.
24-year-old artist Ben Grenier says shortly after revealing he's autistic, he was fired.
They may have been a little biased against my disability.
Grenier has Asperger's syndrome, a developmental disorder that falls under the rainbow of autism spectrum disorders.
When I heard about Ben, I thought, what a better person to design our new logo.
Elena Casella is Executive Director of Foundation for Dreams for children with special needs and chronic illnesses ages 7 to 17.
I thought he has a really great grasp on what we're looking for.
Casella heard about Grenier through Matt Bruback of the Miracle Belt, who hired Grenier to do his logo.
This is the logo I did for Matt. I had to do everything in Photoshop.
A friend told me about Ben, and we met, immediately saw how talented he was. After looking at his amazing photos, you realize that just everybody, we just need a chance. And he's very articulate and very talented with what he does with illustrations.
Grenier gives a compelling explanation of why people with autism deserve consideration.
A brilliant mind waiting to come out, but some people won't give that mind the time of day to really show what it can do.
A very inspiring young man, and you can reach out to Grenier about his artwork by going to mysuncoast.com. Back to you, Scott.
Great story. Thank you so much, Alex. Let's get another check on the weather with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harris.
Right now, a trough of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico, kind of changing things up a bit. Had some morning showers and thunderstorms. We'll see similar conditions again tonight. Most of the activity right now inland, a little different than we normally see, with these storms typically moving back toward the coast. These are heading off to the east due to the southwesterly flow that we're seeing right now. Some showers were heavy earlier, as I mentioned, up to 2 to 3 inches of rainfall near Longboat Key, also the southern end of Anna Maria Island, right there, a bullseye, 3 inches nearly, and 1.1 inches of rainfall near Cortez, and in northwest Bradenton up to about an inch of rain in some parts. Well, this system, Earl, is now weakening down to just barely a tropical storm. It's amazing how land just kind of shuts the thing down. The fuel of these storms, obviously the warm waters of the Caribbean in this case, and this was a fairly significant storm as it blew on shore as a hurricane. And by the way, it's another record for Florida, as we've gone through 67 hurricanes since 2005, and none of those hurricanes having an impact on our state. So a little bit of a record there as far as that goes, and it looks like we will stay fairly high and dry here as well as we move on in through time. Now, as far as the latest goes, rainfall not all that prevalent for our area at this point. We don't anticipate a lot of rain into the upcoming, it looks like at least 6 hours near the coast, but most of the showers will stay well to the east of I-75, and then we'll have a tendency to push off toward the east. We'll have much more coming up at 6 o'clock and let you know about the extended forecast, which is calling for generally partly cloudy skies throughout the day tomorrow, but showers and storms developing in the afternoon and evening as a result, again, of the inland storms will be pushing off to the east. The coastal showers will be around in the morning, but right now the heaviest rain by far near Wauchula, stretching down to Zolfo Springs and pushing off to the east, some pretty heavy rainfall there, but nothing going on near the coast, as I mentioned, and should stay that way. It's been pretty quiet today in places like Siesta Key all the way down into Northport. Not as much rainfall there. Inglewood had their fair share of showers and storms. And as far as boating goes, seas will be less than 2 feet. For the most part, tomorrow, we will see a south wind at around 15 knots throughout the morning hours, subsiding to 5 to 10 out of the southwest in the afternoon. Rain chances staying high, Scott, into the 50 to 60% chance of rain all the way through, it looks like, this weekend and even beyond. Well, much more in the forecast, and take a look at the tropics coming up at 6 o'clock. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you. No more payday envy at Apple. The tech company says it has achieved its goal of establishing pay equity. Apple has been working on implementing equal pay for women and men for the past year. The company's goal focused on workers with similar roles and performance. According to a new report, women at Apple now earn $1 for every dollar male employees earn, and minorities earn $1 for every dollar white employees earn. If you don't care about sports, this deal may be for you. Dish Network is now offering a new skinny bundle of about 50 channels that does not include ESPN and other sports channels. Sports channels are among the most expensive for cable and satellite TV companies. They drive up the bill for all customers, whether they like watching ball games or not. Dish's new Flex Pack starts at $30 a month, while a big cable bundle costs about $90. Entertainment news is next. Stay with us.
When the Suncoast matters most, no one covers it like ABC 7.
There's a lot of excitement here. We're standing right where those Florida delegates will sit.
I talked to some Suncoast delegates.
We were right in the thick of that.
ABC 7 News. We're here for you, Suncoast.
They say good things come to those that wait.
Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Welcome back, two of my favorite guests. Cash 3 and Play 4.
Surprise! We're Pick 3 and Pick 4 now.
Whoa!
But we still play exactly the same. We just got a fresh new look.
Speaking of surprises, I have one for you. Say hello to Pick 2 and Pick 5!
Introducing the complete Pick family of games.
We're family now.
The new Pick 2 and Pick 5 have joined Pick 3 and Pick 4 to give you more choices in your daily gameplay. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
We've been slow smoking over oak for more than 45 years. And while sticking to tried and true traditions is kind of our thing, it doesn't hurt to throw something new in the smoker every now and then. Come get some slow smoked chicken wings at Sonny's Barbecue. Order them as an appetizer or as part of a combo with pork, baby back ribs, or both, starting at $10.99. Sonny's Barbecue, local pitmasters since '68.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust. It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ for only $299 per month, or a 2016 Lincoln MKX, Lincoln's premium sports utility vehicle, for $339 per month. We also have a great selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. Drive with the confidence of a 6-year, 100,000-mile comprehensive warranty and complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, family-owned and operated, and winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
I got this feeling inside my bones. It goes electric wavy when I turn it on.
Justin Timberlake Dance Challenge accepted. Just like the video, Charlotte County putting together this music video of community members dancing and lip-syncing to JT's hit, Can't Stop the Feeling. County employees and locals are all featured dancing and singing at work, parks, the beach, and landmarks. The video debuted today on the county's CCTV channel. It is also getting a lot of likes and more than 6,000 views on their Facebook page. Good job, everyone. They can dance. And we'll be right back with more news. Stay with us.
Nowhere to hide when I'm getting you close. When we move, well, you already know. So just imagine. Nothing I can see but you when you dance, dance, dance. Feel good creeping up on you. So just dance, dance, dance. Come on. All those things I shouldn't do, but you dance, dance.
Dog days of summer got you down? Beat the heat with huge summer savings during the summer clearance event going on now at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. You'll feel cooler than ever when you drive away in a new Jeep Cherokee for as little as $19,999, or take home a stylish new Jeep Renegade for just $18,599. How about a new 2016 Jeep Patriot for just $14,999? Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.